All right, joining us on the phone line right now is Mr. R.P. Singh. Mr. Singh, you're seeing these pictures that are playing out on Republic TV right now. It does appear that he is getting the food that his religious beliefs subscribe to. Now, in the petition, the Aam Aadmi Party leader and the Delhi minister has claimed that he's lost weight. However, what we are learning from our sources within Tihar jail is that he's in fact gained weight in the past 6 months. Do you think that the Aam Aadmi Party is just trying to divert from the main issue in terms of allegations that Mr. Jain faces?
Well, this is a very serious issue. I mean, we should not take it lightly as that he's giving massage, he's been given massage, or he's being served food delicacies from home or restaurants inside jail. It's more serious than this, because if Punjab Jain is there and taking all these advantages, tomorrow some terrorist, some other dreaded terrorist or some other gangster or some other criminal can start taking advantage. And what sort of advantage it can be, we can't know. There's a bigger issue. But anyhow, on this food subject, I remember when we were a small child, we used to say, "Nani ke ghar jayenge, malpue khayenge, mote hoke aayenge." So, something like that. I mean, jail mein jayenge, malpue khayenge, mote hoke aayenge. Fact is, they have thrown the rules of the jail manual in dustbin, and then using his influence as the jail minister to do whatever he wants to do in the jail. But this is going to lead to a serious problem for the country. This can be a serious threat to the country, because tomorrow any gangster or terrorist can take advantage of such rules or such precedents being laid by jail minister himself.
All right, Mr. R.P. Singh, appreciate you speaking to us on Republic TV. Thank you very much for joining us. So the BJP, of course, saying that this is a new video that has emerged to which there needs to be a response from the Aam Aadmi Party. Do remember that there has been enough controversy and more about Satyendra Jain so far, and the videos that emerge completely negate what the Aam Aadmi Party and the leader have been saying. I think we've got Mr. Khurana also on the phone line. Mr. Khurana, we have now been able to access this new video that seems to suggest that Satyendra Jain has been provided in jail with the kind of food he wanted. Now, this obviously does negate the application that he's filed before the Rouse Avenue court. His lawyer, of course, says he's lost weight. From our own sources in Tihar jail, we are learning that he's in fact gained weight. How do you see this?
See, Aam Aadmi Party is not shying away from telling lie to the court also. Yesterday in the court, they have said that Satyendra Jain has lost 28 kg of weight because he's not getting the proper food in jail. But the videos which are being revealed is clearly indicating that I think he's living in a resort, he's living in a room, getting a room service over there, and the proper food from outside, of his choice, I'm quoting it, of his choice, he's getting it. He's getting dry foods, he's getting fruits, and whatever he wants, he's getting it. Because the bag which is kept over there, he's taking out the food from outside, from that bag only. You see that in that video. What is happening? It's a joke. It's bizarre. I mean, on one hand you are saying he's not getting the proper food, and on the other hand, the video is clearly indicating, I think he's living in a resort, I think. I mean, if you see on the right-hand side, there's a thick wire which is coming in, and my allegation, it might be an air condition also. You have been provided a television, you have provided an air conditioning, you are getting a bisleri water, you're getting a massager who's a rapist. What is this? Are we living in a jail? I don't think so. I mean, we are in our childhood, we used to hear about that. You have to jail, jana padega, jail ki roti khani padegi. You are eating a roti of jail? I don't think so. You are in a jail, but you are living in a king-size resort life. I think this is a joke. This is a joke, actually.
Right. Absolutely, Mr. Khurana. Of course, the Aam Aadmi Party will also have to come out and answer as to why this minister is still not being sacked, despite the video evidence that emerges almost each day. Why do you think that they're still backing him up?
See, it's a clear indication. I mean, on moral ground also, and on a legal ground also, they have failed. Legally, 5 times his bail has been rejected. Still, you are inducting him as a minister over there. Morally also, it is wrong. And I think a minister who was a jail minister at one point of time, and Tihar jail comes under him only. and he's a minister, as a minister, he's getting all facilities over there. And see, Arvind Kejriwal is silent on this, and Arvind Kejriwal is backing him. This shows the kingpin of whole corruption is Arvind Kejriwal only. And he has a fear that if Satendra Jain is sacked, Satendra Jain will speak something which will come on to him only. This is a clear, I mean, what BJP is alleging, the kingpin of all this corruption is Arvind Kejriwal. And on the Arvind Kejriwal backing only, this corruption has been happened. That is the reason he's backing Satendra Jain today.
Right. Right, Mr. Khurana. Thank you very much for joining us. So that, of course, Harish Khurana from the BJP saying that the Aam Aadmi Party does need to answer several questions as to why they continue to back him up. Do remember that he's still a serving minister in the government despite have been in jail for almost 6 months now. He's facing an ED investigation. Anuj, if I could come back to you on this. Anuj, you know, the kind of responses that we've got so far from the Aam Aadmi Party has been very standard, really. All they say is that this is BJP's political gimmick because of the MCD elections, because of the Gujarat elections, but really no justification still as to why this man must continue to be a minister. That's a question that's been asked often enough because it's been about 6 months since he's been in jail facing ED charges, charges of money laundering. But despite that, we haven't really seen any action whatsoever being taken against him by the party itself.
Well, exactly as you pointed it out very rightly, rather we have seen Aam Aadmi Party top leadership, including Arvind Kejriwal himself and
Right,
Manish
I'm going to
Sisodia
have to interrupt you there. I'm going to have to interrupt you there, Anuj. I'm going to go across to Mr. Shahzad Poonawala now. Mr. Poonawala, good morning. The one basic question that would come to everybody's mind today is that why is this minister still a minister in the Aam Aadmi Party government? It's been 6 months that he's been jailed. He's facing serious charges of money laundering from the Enforcement Directorate, and videos like this one seem to essentially exemplify the kind of VVIP treatment that he continues to get in jail for the past 6 months. Why do you think that the Aam Aadmi Party still wants to back a minister like this? And the Aam Aadmi Party, which came to power on a pole plank of fighting corruption?
This is because the corruption done by Satendra Jain obviously has Mr. Kejriwal involved in it, and therefore Mr. Kejriwal has no moral compunction to remove this person in the last 6 months. In fact, when Mr. Kejriwal, a Hawalebaz minister, has become Kattar Imandar, Tihar has become Thailand where you get VVIP services, a rapist has become a physiotherapist who is qualified to give physiotherapy in the name of Malish. And now look, yesterday they said in court, Vajan ghat gaya hai, Satendra Jain, bichare bahut bimar hai. Look at the manner in which he's being served the food. 2 people are coming serving it, sumptuous 5-course meal, special khana, sweet, salad, everything is there. This shows that Tihar is not a jail for saza. It is a resort for maza for him. Arvind Kejriwal has given Bhrashtacharis Malish and Maza instead of Saza. Today that has been established. Now they must answer instead of playing the victimhood card. When will they sack Satendra Jain? When will they transfer him out of jail? And why did they call a rapist a therapist? Imagine the plight of that young girl's parents, where a rapist has now been, marketed and whitewashed as a physiotherapist.
Right now, also, I wanted to ask you, Mr. Poonawala, the standard response that we get from the Aam Aadmi Party every time we question them about this is that this is poll-related. But that doesn't cut any ice anymore, does it? Because the fact of the matter is, here's a minister who's inside jail and can be seen almost every day by people enjoying these luxuries.
You know, if at all they have any qualms or a victimhood card, the court should accept it. And if the court is not accepting it, denying them bail, and there is the main issue is that the video shows the truth. Now, they are saying sometimes that how is the video being leaked? This is like a chore saying कि हमारी चोरी पकड़ी गई, वीडियो में चोरी करते दिखाई दे रहे हैं, पर आपने वीडियो क्यों निकाल दी? अरे वीडियो जैसे निकली, but the fact is कि आप चोरी कर रहे थे, इसका जवाब दीजिए.
Right, absolutely. Shahzad Poonawala speaking to us on that. Thank you very much for joining us. So, we are, of course, still awaiting a reaction, as we do almost every day from the Aam Aadmi Party, which will be different from the previous one, but we still haven't got one. And I'm going to quickly go across to Anuj before we move on. Anuj, we were talking about the fact that there has been a lack of a credible answer that's come in from the Aam Aadmi Party, because videos like this seem to surface almost on a daily basis.
Well, exactly. On the daily basis, we are seeing the new video. But what we are seeing in the result or in the revert is that Aam Aadmi Party is still continuing to defend Shahzad Jain. That's something what we have seen from the Aam Aadmi Party Supremo. That's Arvind Kejriwal, the deputy, I beg your pardon, the Chief Minister of Delhi, and the Deputy Chief Minister himself, Manish Sisodia, defending Shahzad Jain. But we need to understand the larger picture. If we talk about Shahzad Jain, then 5 times his bail has been rejected, and there are enough evidences by the Enforcement Directorate and the agency which has been put in front of the court. But still he is a minister. That's the bigger question.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Anuj reporting on this from New Delhi. Thank you very much for joining us. We will, of course, keep coming back to you through the day.